are super excited about today's video. We are filming a nursery tour. Look at how big it is.
It's your dream reading chair.
My whole body on this thing. It is so cute. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like the cutest room in our entire house.
I'm jealous of little man.
I know, he's got the cutest room. I'm like, why couldn't this be our room? Welcome to the nursery. We have his nursery upstairs in our house. We kind of planned it that way because A, all of our extra bedrooms were upstairs, and also B, the only other bedroom we had downstairs was right by the front door, and I was just worried he would be woken up from naps, and like, I don't know, I just didn't want him by the front door. The theme that we chose for his nursery is obviously kind of cowboy. Dakota is going back to his roots. He loved growing up with cows and on the farm and like a cowboy. So we're gonna raise our son the same way. Y'all know I love decorating with the color green and I love decorating with neutrals. So obviously that's what his room ended up with, was a lot of green and a lot of neutrals. Over here we have the changing station. This dresser was one of the first pieces I picked out for this entire room, and I absolutely loved these dressers because of the little accent down at the bottom, the wavy. I don't know, I thought it was so cute. And it's super nice. It's got a lot of storage space. I think there's 6 drawers, and the top was the perfect height for me to be able to change baby. And it's from Wallpaper. I'll make sure I'll put all the links for everything in this nursery in the description box below. The fun part about this dresser is it also came with an extra set of knobs that were a different color. So if you did not like this knob color, you could switch it out for the other color that it came with. When it came to a changing table for baby boy, I thought a lot about getting the Kikaru, which is the plasticky changing table, but I thought this one was so cute just because it was the natural kind of rattan basket, and it comes with a really soft almost mattressy insert. It's from a website called Design Dua, but I think they have a lot of similar ones on Amazon and Target as well. And it just has these handles so it's easy to transport and stuff like that. But if you wanted to do the basket design, you could still put, I think the Kikaru could still fit inside of it. And the basket kind of just hides it, and the basket looks a little bit cuter, I think, than just a plain changing table. Obviously this is probably not going to stay here once we start changing poopy diapers on this changing table, but for now it looks really good and it's super styled right here. And this is just a little crochet blanket that my mom actually got from me. It's from a place called Gooseberry Fool, which I think is just a little boutique in Australia. My mom got me a couple blankets. There's another one on his crib right now, and these are probably the blankets that I will take some of his newborn photos against, just because the texture is so lovely and they're handmade. Anyway, this little plant, I have no idea where it's from. I've actually had this for a long time. The pot itself was a hand-me-down from my mom's old house. I'll try and find something similar and put a link in the description. And then of course we have our basket. This is not complete. I think we're gonna add some more stuff to it, like baby booty paste and a butt spatula and all that kind of stuff in here. But for now, we have little teeny tiny diapers, which these are the Honest diapers and they're from Target. And then water wipes, obviously, because you need them pretty accessible if you're gonna be changing diapers. And then this basket's just, I think I got it from Target. It's just a cute little cream basket, just a little accent. We are putting little dresser inserts as well. I don't have them yet. They're little organizers so that I can organize his stuff, because these little teeny tiny things are so tiny. I feel like they're just gonna get lost in the drawer if I don't try to organize them. I'll link the dresser organizers that I'm planning on using from Amazon. We did get ourselves a diaper genie, which if you don't know what a diaper genie is, it's like a trash can that's kind of insulated so that you can throw the diapers away in there and they don't stank. And then you pull the big bag. Pull the big bag out, throw it away, replace it. Anyway, it has a filter in it so it smells better. And this one is just from Amazon, but I know they have them from a lot of different places and different brands and stuff. This shelf is actually an old wooden shutter from a house. We had a friend come and install this for us, and it just looks so nice, and I love the pattern and the texture of it. Definitely unique versus just a regular wall shelf. And then this little guy here, this horse, He's also an antique. Our friend, the same friend who threw my baby shower, she actually collects these. And she gave us this one from her collection, which was so nice. He's got like little reins and stuff, and then she tied this really fun bow on him, which I actually really love. I love the bow. It just adds to the effect, I feel like. So the other vintage part in this room is this little wooden saddle. It's called a saddle tree, and it's like what they build the leather of a saddle around. So every saddle has one of these in it, but this one is just like the original wood insert, and it looks very vintage. The lady who gave this to us said that a lot of people really wanted it, but we scored it. And then of course we have these two pictures. Both of these are just picture printouts from Etsy, and then these frames I think are just from like Amazon or Target. I'm not 100% sure. So it's fun. It's super fun. That's like the art in the room. This is our like rocking chair, nursing chair, reclining chair, the whole 9 yards. This chair is chef's kiss amazing. First of all, look at how big it is.
It's your dream reading chair.
I can fit my whole body on this thing. I originally wanted this chair to read in, and then I was like, let's just do double whammy and get my reading chair and a nursing chair all in one. This thing is real bougie. It's got like the softest fabric. I don't know if you can see that. And it does recline, so it rocks, but then it also has like these little electrical things that make it recline. So you can make it, you know, lean back, lean forward, and it kicks out like a leg stand. I think I got the extra wide one. So they do have a little bit narrower one if you don't want one that's like as wide as this. That is where this chair is from, and let me tell you, I'm obsessed with it. It's probably my favorite thing in the entire room because it's probably where I'm gonna spend the most time in the entire room, nursing and all that stuff. Absolutely love it. Oh, it's from Wayfair. And then we just found these little like brown leather pillows. I think they're called like lumbar pillows. I think they may have been from Target. And then we did add a little ottoman so that if I don't have the chair reclined, I can still kick my feet up. Also just looked cute. So we just added it to the room. So nothing too fancy, but this I think was actually thrifted, but I'll try to find something similar, put in the description box for y'all. We did get a little wooden side table, which is kind of bright in here, but you can see I really wanted a side table for the nursing chair because I know when you're nursing, you have to like drink a ton of fluids to be able to produce milk, and if my arms are full with a baby, I needed somewhere to put it, and it's from Wayfair. Dakota's currently sitting in the chair
is nice
so that he can get a good angle because the light is so bright we can't show the window very well. We did hang curtains, so I have a curtain rod here, and the pattern is like a kind of a gray brown plaid, and I think they carry this type of pattern curtain from a lot of different places like Target, Amazon, all of that. And these blinds block all of the light, so they don't let any, what is it called when they don't let any light in? Whatever, I'm forgetting the word. We have blinds that don't let any light in, but just in case, we also have curtains if we want soft light. We did put a lamp in here. I feel like if you're up at 3 a.m. and you're feeding the baby, you don't really want like the white light on overhead. You want like an orange glowy light. This one I actually got from Home Goods. I was like on a thrifting hunt and I got this from Home Goods. Other than the dresser was the first thing that I picked out in the room. And I think the second thing I picked out was this wallpaper. I still am obsessed with this wallpaper. If I could put this wallpaper in every room in my house, I probably would. I absolutely love it. It's like everything I love. Green, tan, cream, plaid, all put together, which I actually like love. And the wallpaper is from a company called Lucy Annabelle, I think, but they also have one really similar on Wayfair. And then the same woman, Susie, who did the shelving and all the antique stuff on the other side of the room, she came and installed this, and they're just little hat holders. And then we got these hats from Amazon, and then she bought different colored bandanas from Amazon and tied them around the hat and hung them on the wall, and basically created like an art piece out of cowboy hats, which is just so cute and so creative. And I love all of the colors and how it coordinates with the room. Like a lot of people worry about hanging art over their baby's crib just in case it falls, and that's not a risk here because the hats are, even if they did fall, they're just really lightweight, but they're not gonna fall. They're not going anywhere. I posted I think like an Instagram reel of us putting the crib up, but it's like this really nice kind of almondy natural wood color, which I really like because I want to be able to use this crib hopefully for more than just this baby. If we have more kids, I'd love to be able to use this crib again and again and again. And so I kind of got like a natural looking crib that would match a lot of different aesthetics. And it is from Crate and Barrel. And we put it together and it did not take too long to put together. The other nice thing is, and I think most cribs do this, but it does raise and lower. As they get older, you can lower it so they can't climb out of the crib. And then to style it, we just again put another brown lumbar pillow and then some stuffed animals. This was his very first stuffed animal from our friend Devin. He gave him this horse. And then again, like I said, I got this really cute little swaddle blanket. And then this is another one of those crochet blankets from Australia that my mom gave me. That is handmade. The crib mattress that I ended up getting was the Newton breathable mattress. That is what a lot of people recommended. It's supposed to be a lot safer for the baby just in case they roll over on their bellies. They can still breathe and get oxygen through the mattress so they're not going to suffocate. They are a little pricier. I think you kind of pay for the peace of mind that it brings you as a parent. Just looks like a regular mattress, but it's super breathable and really nice. And then we just put regular crib sheets on it, just cream ones. These are his tiny little cowboy boots. These are pretty big. He probably won't wear these till he's like 1 or 2. They're still so tiny. And again, we got these from our friend Devin. These were the very first present little man ever got from anybody, were these cowboy boots. It pairs nicely because we're gonna train him to ride horses with his rocking horse. Camry, Bailey, and Rylan, they got me this little rocking horse. I mean, tell me this is not the cutest thing you've ever seen. First of all, it's like barely a foot tall for like little teeny tiny humans. And then it's this really cute plaid color. He's got these little gray crinkly like mane and tail. He even has like a saddle. And then to boot, on top of all of that, there's like this little stuffed animal brown bear that like is his like partner, and he goes in this pocket. And it's just to die for. Like, doesn't it just make you, oh my gosh.
We had, tell them about our friends.
Oh yeah, we had our friends over the other day and they have a son who's like 1 and he would not stop riding this horse.
He loved it.
He was just rocking on him. So that's exactly what we want. It's for them to just be able to play with it and rock on them and learn how to ride a horse at a young age. And then the last thing in the nursery I forgot to talk about was the rug. So we have this like brown and cream plaid rug. I feel like it really matched just the vibe of the entire room. So doing like a plaid kind of checkered rug with like a striped ottoman with plaid wallpaper with checkered curtains, it just kind of creates like texture and depth in the room, which I really like. But this rug, this like brown and cream rug, is from I think it's Rug USA, so it's like Target. I think I'll put the link in my description box. And then obviously on this wall we have the closet, which is just like a basic closet, and we do not have it like super organized right now. We've got some of his clothes hung and some diapers in the corner, and
we're gonna do like a bookshelf.
We're gonna get a bookshelf for all of his books.
Yeah.
And some stuffed animals and like my breastfeeding pillow and stuff we've kind of got stored in here. That is what's on this wall, so there's
Keep the little golf clubs. Huh?
Oh yeah, the golf clubs. Dakota's requirements were that he has cowboy stuff and golf clubs. Those are his requirements.
That was the first thing I bought.
Yeah, that was the first thing we bought, were the golf clubs. We are just so ecstatic and literally counting down the days till little man is here.
31 weeks.
31 weeks. Let us know if you want to see more pregnancy and baby related content, and we will see you next week.
See ya.
Bye y'all. Mwah.